Alrighty, guys, once again back in Inside Pitch. This is game number 22. We got a 3-game series at home against Milwaukee Brewers. First time we get to check out Milwaukee. Let's check out the lineups. Paul Molitor at third base, Gary Sheffield at short, Robin Yount in center field, Rob Deere in right field, Glenn Braggs in left field. They got the catcher B.J. Shuroff, Joey Mauer at DH, David Engels at first base, and Jim Gantner at second base. Pitching will be Bill Wegman. For the Royals, we got Jim Eisenreich in center field, Kevin Steitzer, third base, George Brett at first, Pat Tabler in right field, Bill Buckner the DH today, Bo Jackson in left field, Bob Boone the catcher, Frank White at second base, and Kurt Stillwell the shortstop. Charlie Rurant, on the season, he is 2-2, 4.22 ERA, 27.2 innings pitched. Giving up 42 hits, 14 strikeouts, 9 walks on the season. Let's see if we can get a win. We are 11-10 on the season so far. Facing off against the powerhouse Milwaukee Brewers. Paul Molitor steps into the box, and the first pitch is on the way, and no strike. And 3-3, that's going to be a ground ball hit to White. White scoops and throws to Brett. One away, Gary Sheffield. Italian Hobbyist. We'll listen for a few minutes getting dinner ready. Excellent. Thanks for joining me. Did you check out my video on my channel? You got to check out my video, my new intro video. We've got a special event coming up on my channel. So be sure to check that out, Italian Hobbyist. Gary Sheffield, I don't remember. I think we rolled for him. 2-2, no strikeout. Sheffield. And 3-1. That's going to be a ground ball to White. And again, same play as last time. White to Brett, 2 outs. Robin Yount. 1-6. And let's see what Robin Yount can do here. And he's got something. Oh, he has got a single, tries to stretch it. Bo Jackson with the cannon arm gets it, throws it to second base, tag, and out at second. What a great throw there by Bo Jackson. Once again, keeping the defense for Kansas City solid. Italian Hobbyist, make sure you check out my regular YouTube channel page. You'll see a new video I uploaded. Talking about a special event you might want to be part of. Bill Wegman here. We'll look at him in just a second. Eisenreich is up first. Let's see what Eisenreich does. 6-4. That's going to be a fly ball to Deere. Bill Wegman was 2-6, 6.71, 51 innings, 69 hits, 27 strikeouts, 19 walks. Kevin Steitzer up 3-1, and that's going to be a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down. George Brett, 226 average. And he's got himself a single in the right field. So George Brett on board, 2-out single for Pat Tabler. 52. Pat Tabler waits on the pitch. Here it comes, 2-4. That's going to be a ground ball to Sheffield. Tosses it over to Gardner, and that's the end of the inning. On to the second inning. I'm going to cruise through this game, guys, just rolling and enjoying it. So, just so you know, ground ball to second. White makes an error on the play. It's one base error. Too bad. All right. Actually, it was on steal there. Nope, it wasn't on. I would think maybe it was on sack. But anyways, he's going to strike out. Glenn Braggs is going to strike out. B.J. Shuroff, 1 out here in the top of the second. 42, no walk. Shuroff doesn't walk at all against lefties. Fly ball to center field, 2 away for Joey Mauer. Joey Mauer, the DH today, 2-3. And he's going to walk. So runners are first and second, 2 out. Dave Engel, 2-2. And Engel's going to strike out. That is the second strikeout for Rembrandt, and they get out of the inning. Go to the bottom of the second, still no score. Billy Buckner up for the Royals here, the DH today, 1-3. Lefty. And at 21, he's going to fly out to center field. One away. Bo Jackson, 5-6, and he's going to strike out. Bob Boone, still batting in the well 300s, 365 for us. That's not going to help as he strikes out. 2 up, 2 down, and strikeouts. And that's going to end the inning. We're into the third inning. Lee Brandt against Jim Gartner, 56. And Gartner is getting himself a single past White, who can't make the play. And a leadoff single. Brings up Paul Molitor, 4-5. Paul Molitor, the right-hander, 65. That's going to be a single past White. And going to third on the play is Gartner, so nobody out. Milwaukee has runners at the corners. Defense is going to play corners in. Gary Sheffield, 1-6. And 5-6. That's going to be a single plus. And S plus 7 results. All runner advanced 2 bases regardless. So Jim Garner scored, Paul Molitor to second, Paul Molitor to third, and runner trying to go to second, thrown out at second. That's a second time this game, I believe, already Bo Jackson has thrown out a runner. Cannon for an arm. Well, that's 1 out. We're going to play in on the defense here with Robin Yount up. Milwaukee does take a 1-0 lead, though. 6-4. And that's going to be a home run check. And Charlie Leibrandt gives up the bomb, the 2-run shot to Robin Yount. Going, and see ya, baseball. That was a souvenir for someone out there. Check in with Robin Yount after the game. He'll sign it for you. And 3-0, just like that. Charlie Leibrandt giving up the long ball. And he's going to follow that up with back-to-back jacks by Milwaukee as Rob Deere goes deep. Almost lands in the same spot in the outfield, and it's 4-0. And they have a little meeting on the mound here, trying to settle Leibrandt down here in the top of the third inning. He's all over the place. 1-6. 4-5. And another single past second. Wow. B.J. Sherhoff. That's 3 balls that got by White out there. 5-6. Range play. If it wasn't for Jackson throwing out people, this would be way worse. Center field and successful range play there for the second out. Let's see if Kansas City can get out of the inning. Joey Mauer up. Joey Mauer, 42. Nope, he's got a single into right field and going to third. Runners on the corners. Charlie Leibrandt's already at 0 on his effectiveness. He's a lefty. They like to get him through this one and at least Jim Garner, but man, come on. 6-4, and that 6-4 combo is killing us, as that is another home run. That's the third 6-4 we rolled, and that is another home run. Third home run of the inning off of Charlie Leibrandt, and his day is done. Goodbye, Charlie. Not good pitching performance at all, my friend. Not good at all. Wowsy. Let's see who Kansas City brought in. All right, looks like Jeff Montgomery is going to come in to face off against the rest of these team here. Charlie Leibrandt hanging his head down as he walks to the dugout, slamming his glove into the Gatorade bucket, tearing it apart, and giving up 3 home runs in 1 inning. 7 runs on 8 hits, 3 home runs in the inning, and we go into the bottom of the third. It's 7-0 Milwaukee. Well, that means we can just start going really fast through this now, and this Kansas City can start making a little bit of a comeback. We got Frank White up 5-5. He's got a liner. Molitor failed to make the catch. Off the end of his glove and into left field. That's a leadoff single. Kurt Stillwell. 24, no hit by pitch. He's a -10 actually, so 2-2 fly ball to center field. Right, that brings up Jim Eisenreich, top of the lineup. And Jim Eisenreich. Jimmy, what's your stat line look like? 15 games, 42 at-bats, only 4 runs, 2 RBIs, no home runs, 4 stolen bases, 262 average. Well, he's going to take that and take it out to right field. Jim Eisenreich down the line and going. Is it going to stay fair? If it's fair, it's gone. It is fair. Gone. A 2-run home run for Jim Eisenreich in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Makes it a 7-2 ball game. We're going to need more than that, though. Kevin Steitzer, 1-5. 1-3. That is to Gardner, who doesn't make the error. Makes a good defensive play. George Brett, 1-for-1. And he'll walk. And Pat Tabler, 3-3. A range play. 1-2, that's to right field Deer, and he failed to make it. And 1, check for the and then lead runner advances, so advance. And the trailing runner, nope, he'll stay at first. So runners at the corners with 2 away here for Billy Buckner, and Billy could make things interesting here. Billy, what's your line look like? He's got 1 run, 2 RBIs, batting .211. All right, big opportunity here. Wegman versus Bill Buckner, 6-4. Things could get interesting here as 2 runners are on, bottom of the 3rd. 1-6, that's not going to do it, though. Ground ball to Gantner. But 2 runs on 3 hits. The big home run by Jim Eisenreich. Well, Montgomery comes out to face off against Molitor, Sheffield, and Robin Yount. And 61 ground ball hits a Stillwell. That's an easy out. Gary Sheffield, 54, and he's going to walk. Walks to first. Robin Yount up for 3 error possibility. Let's see. 56, that's a double. And no advancement. So runners at 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. Defense going to have to play in here. Milwaukee's offense is truly come alive here. 6-5, fly ball to right field. And that is a 3. That is going to be an error. As he dropped the ball, it's going to be a 2-base error. 2 runs run in as Tabler drops the ball. It's now 9-2. Glenn Braggs, 2-3. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout. 6. That's going to be a fly ball to right field. Runner on second, less than 2 outs. No advance to track 3. If the D6 less than or equal to, if it's less than or equal to, he advances to 3rd. Otherwise, he holds. All right, so he holds, and so Montgomery, 6-4, and that's gonna be a ground ball hit the white. And let's see what they did here. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Wow. 9-2 here going into the bottom of the 4th. Bo Jackson's up 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Won't strike out this time. He's going to get a single past the shortstop Sheffield. Sack, no, not 7 runs down. We're not giving up a run. Bob Boone, especially at 359, 1-1. It's a ground ball hit to Molitor. Molitor will only take the run out at first, so Jackson goes to second. Frank White, 1 for 1. And a single. No error, though. And Jackson comes around to score. Bo Jackson, another run in. RBI for Frank White. Kurt Stillwell makes it 9-3 game now. 6-3. And Stillwell is going to strike out. Bottom of the 4, 2 outs for Jim Eisenreich, the home run hitter. 1-4. No walk this time. And a 52 against the righty is going to be ground ball back to Wegman. So we're in the top of the 5th inning. We're going to leave Montgomery in as long as he can go. 2-1. Strike him out. Dave Engel, 41, the righty. And he's going to single, and that should be it. Nope, Montgomery's staying. Okay, 3-3. Against the lefty. Too bad. 1-5. It's a ground ball hit to short. Advancing is Engel out at first for the second out. Paul Molitor, 1 for 3. Can't get the strikeout, and even though he's an 18. Wow. 3-4. That's going to be a double, and that's going to score a run. It's now a 10-3 ball game here in the top of the 5th inning. 3-3, and he's going to strike him out to end the inning, but another run across, 1 run on 2 hits. 10-3 going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Kevin Steitzer, Bill Wegman pitching a decent game here, 2-5. That is nothing. Steitzer is going to fly out to center field. Brett, 1 for 1 and a walk. And George Brett gets a hold of one going up and catches the Kansas City breeze and takes it out of the ball game, out of the yard there. But George Brett's home run. Pat Tabler, 1 for 2. So George Brett starting to heat up now. And we continue more hits like that. That would be awesome. Nope, that's a ground ball. 2-way for Billy Buckner. 52. Stadium check. 34. That's going to be hit to Gantner. Montgomery against Yout. 62 and struck him out. Rob Deere, 1 for 3 with the home run. And 2 strikeouts for Montgomery. Pitching some darts here. Was laboring a little bit, and the strikes out the side. Jeff Montgomery, well done in the 6th inning. Bottom of 6th inning, Joe Jackson up. Let's see if he can get things rolling for Kansas City again. 1-5. It's going to be an error check. 56, that's a single and no error, so Bo Jackson's aboard. Start off here in the bottom of the 6th. Bob Boone, 0 for 2 today. Could use a big hit from Bob Boone to get things rolling. It is 10-4 here. Ground ball hit to short. Jackson is forced out. Fielder's choice. Bob Boone makes it to first. Brings up Frank White, 2 for 2 on the day. No hit by pitch. And single. Pass short. And staying at second will be Bob Boone. So runners at first and second. Bill Wegman all of a sudden tired. With the 6-run lead, 2 runners on, only 1 out. I think they're going to be making a change here. They don't want to give Kansas City any life. It doesn't matter who. Chuck Krim is coming in, actually, to face off against Kurt Stillwell here. So Chuck Krim, 2 runners on, and only 1 out. 2-5. That's a ground ball hit to Gardner, and advancing. It's not a ground ball double play. If the roll is greater than runner on first base. Nope. So he's going to advance. He's going to advance out at first. So advances the runners. So runners at third and second for Jim Eisenreich. 1 for 3 with the home run. 2-way here. Do you intentionally walk the lefty to face off against Kevin Steitzer? I would load the bases, though. Now, I don't think you just face him mano a mano and hope you can outdo him at this point. Aaron, a ground ball possibility. Let's see what Eisenreich can get a hold of here. It's going to be a fly ball to right, and that's going to end it. So get the runners to second and third, but they cannot score. 2 hits, no runs, no errors. We've completed 6 here at Kauffman Stadium. It's 10-4 Brewers. Montgomery's going to stay in to face off against B.J. Shercroft, 0 for 3 on the day. That's going to be another stadium check here. 2-3, ground ball hit to second base. White scoops and throws. Joey Mauer 1 for 2, 4-4, and another home run check. Wow. Wait a minute. Home run. Oh, because it's got to fall in there first, so it didn't. And a 5-6 against the right-handers, an H8. Homer to center field. Wow. Okay, Joey Mauer goes deep. I didn't even know what the H was going to be. It's a home run. 8, center field. That's 11-4 ball game, as Jeff Montgomery's day will now be done. And Steve Crawford is going to come in. Steve Crawford to face off against Dave Engel. Strikes him out. 2 away. Jim Gartner, 1-4. 20 hit by pitch. Yeah, he got hit, all right. And we're going to no pickoff attempt. No needed. Steve Crawford, 3-4, and 14. No wild pitch, so re-roll. 21. 55. Fly ball to center field. That's going to do it by 1 run and 1 hit. The big home run. So 11-4 ball game here. Kevin Steitzer 0 for 3, 1-4. Could use about 4 runs this inning, but lazy fly ball to Robin Yount in center field. George Brett up 2 for 2 today. A home run and a walk. So George Brett off to having a good day. 1-1 and another single by George Brett into left field this time. So George Brett starting to put things together. Pat Tabler 1 for 3. Range play at the stadium. Center field, Robin Yount. He's got 1 in 6 chance of making it. He does not. It's going to fall in. And 4. Stopping at third will be George Brett on the double. So runners at second and third, only 1 out. Bill Buckner up. They might be bringing in Dan Pascal. Dan Plesac. Dan Plesac, I think is how you say that. He's going to bring in the lefty to face off against Bill Buckner. And it's 4-4. Didn't work out so far. Let's see. 1-2-5. That's a ground ball hit to short. Is George Brett going to try to score? He's a 4. So, yes, he is going to try to score. And the defense try for the auto out at first. I would say yes. Yes. Drew the auto. They rolled a 6. So Brett's going to score. Tabler's going to only advance on. Nope, he's not going to advance. He's going to stay right there. And they take the out. So 1 run in, though. Bo Jackson up at the plate. Runner at second. 11-5 ball game here. In the bottom of the 7th. Al, Red Sox fan, hello. And Bo Jackson flies one to center field. It's 11-5 Milwaukee here in the top of the 8th inning. Got out of control as our starting pitcher gave up 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 home runs in 1 inning. And I think they were a 2-run home run, a single shot home run, and then another 2-run home run. All in the second or third inning. So, yeah, 5-1. Gary Sheffield 1 for 3. And there were 2 of them were back to back, by the way. And there's a single. There you go. No pickoff attempt. Crawford against Robin Yount. So we're trying to cruise through this last couple innings. Unless Kansas City makes a deep, deep run, we're not going to worry about it. Rob Deere, 2-3, and that's going to be a ground ball double play to get out of the inning. So it's 11-5, bottom 8. Kansas City needs to really put in some runs here. 6-4, hit by pitch, nope. And a liner to second for the out. Frank White, 6-1. And 4-4, that's going to be a hit fly ball to center. That's not going to help either. Kurt Stillwell, 4-6. And a 4-4, that's a 1-2-3, and there is an error. So it's not a 1-2-3, it's a 2-base error, actually. So Jim Eisenreich, 1 for 4 with the home run today. Let's see if Eisenreich can make things interesting. 1-5, and no. You need a 1 on that dice for lefties. That's not going to be a home run. 2-4, that's going to be a ground ball to second. That's going to end it. No runs, no hits, 1 error. Going into the 9th, 11-5. And strike him out. Swinging at some bad pitches, just trying to get out of the inning, I think. B.J. Shirkoff, 0 for 4 today. He would like to sure get a hit, and sure enough, he does. Runner at first. 2-3, range play here. And a 2-4. That's to, oh my God, Tabler. He failed to make the range. Advancing on the play. Runners at the corners. 1 out. 6-1. And strikes him out. 2 outs. Runners at the corners for Jim Gartner. 3-3. Possible error on the play here. 1-6. Popped up to the pitcher, and that's going to do it for Milwaukee. So Kansas City's down to their last 3 outs. They only need 6 runs to tie this bad boy up. Kevin Steitzer, 4-1, and he starts off with a strikeout. George Brett's had a good day. 3 for 3, a home run, a walk, 2 RBI or 2 runs and 1 RBI. So good for him. And I was just talking good about him, so of course he struck out. Pat Tabler's 2 for 4. 1-4 and no strikeout. 2 outs here. Let's see what happens. And that's going to be a pop-up in the infield. Classic with the catch, and that's going to do it. Milwaukee defeats Kansas City 11-5. Let's save these game stats. And you can see Milwaukee, Dave Engel, Joey Mauer, Rob Deere, and Robin Yount. George Brett hit his 3rd of the season, and Jim Eisenreich hit his 1st of the season. Let's check out these game statistics. There's going to be a lot of them. Most of them over here on the left-hand side. What do we have? 16 hits. We had 2 doubles, 4 home runs, only 2 walks, and 11 strikeouts for Milwaukee. 11 hits for Kansas City. 1 double, no triples, 2 home runs, 1 by Eisenreich, 1 by George Brett. Only 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. 2 errors, 1 by Pat Tabler and 1 by Frank White. Charlie Leibrandt takes the loss, falls to 2-3 with giving up 7 runs in only 2 2/3 innings pitched. Let's look at our play-by-play here for those of you just joining us. It was the 2nd inning. Charlie Leibrandt comes out to pitch. Rob Deere, safe on an error by Frank White. Then Glenn Bragg struck out. B.J. Sherhoff lined to center field, so quick 2 away. Nope, Where was it? It was the top of the third is what it was. Here we are. So Charlie Lebrand pitching. Jim Gardner single past second base. Paul Molitor single past second base. Jim Gardner to second. Jim Gardner to third. Jerry Sheffield to single to left field. Jim Gardner scored. Molitor to second. Gary Sheffield was thrown out at second. That was Bo Jackson's first throw out. Then, of course, Robin Yount homered, scored, 2-run homer. Rob Deere stepped in, followed back-to-back home runs. Then Greg Bragg single past second base. Shuroff flied out to center field. Maurer single to right. Braggs went to second, then to third. Engel homered to left field, and 3 runs come in. That was it for Charlie Lebrand as he gave up 7 hits, 7 runs, or 8 hits, 7 runs, and no errors just in that 1 inning alone. And that was all that Milwaukee needed today to defeat the Kansas City Royals, who fall to 11-11, back-to-back losses. And their record is now an even 500 as they're 11-11. They lose the first game of the 3-game series against Milwaukee. 2 more at home against Milwaukee. Thanks to Al Red Sox fan and Itarian hobbyist for stopping out to check out some more 1989 Kansas City Royals and Bo Jackson replay. It wasn't the day for the Kansas City Royals as they fall here at home to Milwaukee on 11-5. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for stopping out, and thanks so much for watching. See you soon.